This is the Ms.FitVegan podcast, episode, I don't know. I think 23. I didn't check and now it's too late. Speaking of late, it's 1 a.m. and that is not good. But I just want to talk about, there's so many things, but I really want to talk about your body. I want to remind you that you don't have to be ashamed of your body. It's so, so beautiful. It is so magnificent. And I'm not just talking about like the functionality of it. It is a goddamn miracle what is happening in your body right now, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your spacesuit. Okay? Your body should be celebrated. And I know that a lot of people, okay, so in my old place here in Miami, I printed all these photos of myself because after I broke free from the prison, which is my mind, which, I mean, I'm still working on it, but I broke free. Remember, I told you guys about my nude photo shoot. And ever since then, I started really loving my body and realizing, no, I don't love every part of it. And no, I don't think it's perfect. But I really love celebrating my body and my sexuality because I was raised for a few years very, very religious. And I also had a lot of people in my life telling me that if I dressed a certain way or if I did anything sexual, that I was, going to be punished, go to hell, that I was a whore, that I was a slut or whatever. And so, I literally didn't have sex until I was 27 years old. Okay, and you can imagine, I don't know how much I want to say. I'm embarrassed. It's so hard to put yourself out there, guys. Oh my gosh. But I really want to. I really want to break free until there's absolutely nothing in my way. There's nothing that holds me back. And that's what the last episode was about. Just being my authentic self and having nothing left to lose and just being free because I want to be free in every way possible. Seriously. I don't want anything to be off limits for me to talk about here. So I just never talk about these things publicly. But I'm going to pretend that I'm just talking to my best friend. So, I'm a very sexual person, and it was really difficult for me. But, I'm just going to say it. I stayed in a toxic relationship for 6 years. Okay, for 6 years. Honestly, because of the sex. And I know that I never said that out loud, to anyone besides, my best friend. But let me tell you why. This is terrible to admit. Because I was so afraid that I would never find anyone that would put up with me and my crazy, like raw vegan ways, you know. Meanwhile, my boyfriend wasn't raw, by the way. He taught me about the raw vegan diet, but he was a junk food vegan. And it's crazy how so many of us know what to do and we just don't do it, right? Like, I cannot comprehend that life. If I find out the truth about something, I have to do it. I'm like compelled to. Like, once I know something, I know it. I can't not know it. So it's crazy that he could know about the raw food lifestyle and try it and love it and feel so good on it. And yeah, he was like, it was crazy, guys. I would be eating like my big salad, and I would make such amazing dressings. And he would make a vegan pizza and, and macaroni and cheese, okay? And he would put the macaroni and cheese on the pizza and like roll up the macaroni and cheese and the pizza and then dip it into my dressing. And I would just be like, because the dressing was really good, but like in my head I would just be like, bro, what are you doing? But I never said that, like, you know, because to each his own. As long as you're not eating dead animal body parts, then I don't care what you do to your own body. I really don't. It's your choice. It's your body. It's your choice. And that leads me back to the subject at hand. You see, I'm getting better at sticking to one topic. I'm really proud of myself. I think it's only been like a week. So anyway, I stayed in a really bad relationship where, yeah, I'm not going to go into too many details, but I just didn't want to go back to my previous life of not having anyone. And I'm not saying you need to have someone to be happy. I'm actually really, really, really happy. And I feel high all the time right now. I mean, it's probably because I go into the ocean every morning and I'm running. And I also I do a lot of things that get me high. Yoga. And I eat incredible fruit. And I'm living with my best friend. It's a dream come true. It's a dream come true. Every single day of my life, I have like the best day. And I mean, it's pretty rare that I have a bad day. I might have some bad moments, you know, like last Monday, I failed my driver's license test. And it's a long story. I'll tell you in one episode, I promise. But that was really bad. But then the whole day turned around. And so, yeah, I'm really living in such a beautiful dream right now. I feel like we're all living in a dream. Has anybody seen that movie, Waking Life? It's really good. So anyway, I think that what triggered me to talk about this is because I remembered, or I was reminded on Instagram, that men are allowed to show their bodies, their nipples, and women are not. And I just think that this is so unfair and sexist, as we all know. Society is obviously sexist. But what it's doing to women is so wrong. And it's making other women judge the women that want to embrace their bodies. Okay? So, I mean, if you're listening to this and you don't ever want to break free and want to have amazing sex, because you'll never be able to have amazing sex if you don't love your body. You can't. You're going to be too paranoid, or you're going to want to keep your bra on, or like, I don't know what people do, but like, you can't be free during sex if you don't love your body. And it doesn't matter what you look like or how much you weigh or how much you don't weigh. I said that wrong. I said that weird. But what I want to encourage all the women out there listening, because I know that there's a lot of women. I've been getting so many messages. Wow. Oh my gosh. I just got the most incredible messages from Zin Rosie. Thank you so much. And I sent her a few back, but I just feel so much love every single day from so many beautiful women in my life. I just always attract the best people. And so anyway, if you are someone who doesn't want to embrace your body or like be free sexually, that's okay. That's your choice. That is your choice. You know, we're all allowed to choose exactly how we want to feel in this life. And that's so beautiful. And me personally, my problem is with, you know, women that are judging other women for being themselves and for embracing their flaws and their beautiful bodies, because for so long I hated my body. When I was a kid, like when I was about 12 or 13, all of a sudden I got boobs, and it was very difficult because in school all the boys were like teasing me and giving me a lot of attention, and I was very uncomfortable with it. I was a very, very, very shy kid and had very low self-esteem. And so I hated my breasts my whole life. And it's only in the last 10 years, basically, I've been on this journey of accepting myself, loving myself, and embracing who I am. And so, which is a divine, magnificent child of the universe. We all are. You know, I know it sounds corny, but we're made of stardust. We're all made of the same elements as the stars. We are so incredible. And so, I was thinking, oh yeah, wait, I wanted to finish my train of thought. So in my old condo here, where I live in Miami, I had all these photos printed, and I put them in picture frames, and I had this little office, and I put them up on the wall, right? And yeah, some of them I was naked, and some of them I had like watermelon covering my boobs and stuff. And I did that because I wanted to, and there weren't like that many, okay? It was like 3 or 4, and there was other things too. I'm not like a psycho, but yet I am a psycho. Anyway, so I put that up, and then I'll never forget that somebody came to visit one of my roommate's friends, and she wanted to introduce us, and I was in my office working, and they told her that I was a narcissist because of the photos I had up of myself. And it was a girl. It was another girl. And she said that I was a narcissist. So first of all, I'm definitely not a narcissist. And, you know, at the same time, we all are a little bit, especially like being on YouTube and like editing your own videos and editing your own content. At some point, you know, you're going to have to be a tiny bit narcissistic to believe that you can change the world. Okay. So yes, we are all a little bit narcissistic, and that's okay. As long as you're doing something with it positive, right? Like if you're spreading horrible message. If you're spreading hate, then no, not okay. But I'm spreading love and peace. And anyway, okay, so, and justice for all animals. So anyway, long story short is that I just want to take back my power, and I want to embrace I just want to embrace who I really am, okay? And that's someone who's like really confident and loves their body. And sometimes I forget who I really, really am. Sometimes I go back into negative, false beliefs, okay? And so that is why I printed out those photos and, excuse me, and so I still have them, and they're not hanging up yet. My plan, I know this is going to really sound like whatever. I don't care what it sounds like. My plan is I want to blow up this photo that I have. It's of me with watermelons. I'm naked, but you can't see anything. And I want to have this photo like as the whole entire wall. Like I want it to be a mural on the wall, because it's just like, it's amazing to me. It's not that I think I'm the shit. It's not that I think I'm the most whatever, right? It's that it's amazing to me that I could go from where I went to here, okay? I literally was told when I was a kid, I literally was told that I was disgusting and ugly and trash and, you know, just all these horrible things that I don't even want to say to you guys. I don't even want to repeat the things that I was told as a kid. And then, of course, what happened was I grew up, and that was what was comfortable to me, being talked down to and being called ugly, disgusting, and fat, and lazy, and stupid, and everything derogatory. And so what do? That's when that's familiar to you, you seek out a partner that does the same fucking thing. So of course, I just got really cold. Hold on. I have to go under my covers. Oof. I don't know why I just got cold. It's so weird. So I attracted a partner, my boyfriend, my only boyfriend, my first boyfriend, and he was exactly the same as the people in my childhood that said those things to me. And you know, it's absolutely incredible to me that I somehow broke free, because I've learned a lot about toxic relationships and narcissistic personality disorder. And what happens is that there's only... Wait, let me finish one fucking train of thought. Oh my God. And just so you know, Sherry, I don't actually have ADD. Okay, I was never diagnosed with ADD. I just say that I have it because we all do. We all do. In this society, we all have ADD. So just a heads up on that. And I know Sherry loves when I say her name, but anyway, okay, so I'm an asshole. Basically, I want to blow up this photo of myself because, I just am so proud of that little girl that broke free from honestly, I should have been a statistic. Okay, I'm just putting it out there, and I will never probably even go into details. I don't see the need to go into details about my life or my childhood, but I'm just really proud of myself. And so yeah, and I'm really proud that I did those photos, and I can't wait to do more nude photos. And I love to use fruit, though. I love to use fruit, like, in front of parts of my body that apparently, supposedly, we're not supposed to show people. But then I go on social media and I see guys, I see nipples on guys, and apparently that's okay. But for women it is not. And I just cannot understand this matrix, but I guess it's not really meant to be understood. So anyway, I'm going to end it now. I think, oh yeah, I was telling you guys about the NPD people. Basically, I once read that there's only 4 ways that women can get out, or men, that a person can get out of a relationship with a narcissist, or someone that truly has narcissistic personality disorder. Okay, and I didn't know anything about this until I met someone that had this. So the 4 ways are: 1, the person kills themselves. 2, the person kills their partner. So the person kills the person with NPD. 3, the person gets cancer or some type of serious disease. And 4, the person goes crazy, like psychotically crazy. Those are the only ways, usually, typically, statistically, that somebody can exit a relationship with someone that has NPD. And so I'm really proud of myself. Perhaps I did go crazy. Sometimes I feel like I am, because I can't trust anyone anymore. And that scares me. But I know that I'm working on myself every single day. And I know that the mind and the body are incredibly resilient and healing. So I know I didn't get a disease, and I didn't kill myself, and I didn't kill that person. And so probably all those 3 things because I'm vegan, because I'm eating so healthy, right? So automatically those things won't happen. But the going crazy part, perhaps that did happen to me. But hey, aren't we all insane at some level? You just have to find someone that is just as insane as you. And that's it. That's the podcast, guys. I thank you so much for all the amazing messages. I'm actually embarrassed that there's been so many messages telling me you guys are listening, and certain episodes made you laugh out loud. And I don't know, I guess this episode wasn't very funny, but maybe I'll delete it. Don't tell anyone. I've actually been recording and deleting quite a lot, and that's really bad. I want to stop doing that. I don't know why. I know why, because I feel I have still this false evidence appearing real in my mind that sometimes says that I'm not good enough, because that's the core of every single one of our issues. We don't think we're good enough. But I want to remind you that you are good enough. You're actually more than enough. You are more than good enough. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.